What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're playing some Open Angel Arena. I actually had a lot of people ask me, like, what's up with OAA? Why aren't you making any OAA videos anymore? And I gotta be completely honest with you, I have no answer. There was nothing up. The game is fine. Like, it's actually working perfectly well, as you can see here, right? Like, we're just playing it. I'm playing Troll Warlord, which I thought might be kind of interesting to see how, you know, new Troll Warlord kind of, like, works out for us here. But, alright, we got a lot of attack speed. Don't. Chill. Okay, cool. Heal up. Alright, I just kind of want to hit Frozen Knight mostly, right? Because I get, like, how much attack speed? 180? That's a lot of attack speed. Ooh, the double damage just... Oh, okay, we're fucked. I'm gonna try to get a kill here. Alright. This is my new strategy here. Come on. No! No! But yeah, there's nothing up with OAA. And by that, I don't mean that there's, like, that it's, like, dead or anything like that. No, it's just I haven't really been, like... I don't know. Like, okay, so first of all, there was a little bit of a bug that we had that was causing lag due to 7.20. Like, Valve added something that ended up lagging the game a little bit. And that made it not that fun to play for me. So I kind of, like, stopped playing for a little bit. But that wasn't that long. Also, like, a week and a half. And we've been playing it pretty regularly. What ends up happening a lot is that I'll play it off stream. Like, I'm actually playing a lot of OAA just off stream very casually with, like, Chris and Sabis, and we just hang out. But yeah, I just haven't been streaming it that much, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, it's not that interesting, but that's pretty much it. Anyhow.
Nice stream, bro. I'm a big fan and love your videos.
Hey, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate it. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy the situation. That's always good to hear. I don't think I can stick around here. The aggression is already coming in. Yeah, we want to move away from that. Don't want to get hit by it. Alright. Let's go ahead and ping out the time really quick. Yeah, 5:21. So, in a little bit, we're gonna have the runes spawning, the bounty runes. It's really important to keep track of that. Alright, let me get some boots. I'm also playing Troll here because I thought Troll would be a little bit fun and kind of interesting. Now, I haven't really been playing much Troll in regular Dota. But in regular Dota, I don't really like Battle Trance that much. And, you know, I don't know, I just haven't seen much Troll as well. It just doesn't seem that strong at the moment. But, as always, just because something is not that strong in regular Dota doesn't mean it's not strong in OAA. Alright, like, when they first implemented Drow Ranger, she was just kind of a little mediocre. And in OAA, she was a god. And now they buffed her, and now she's even more of a god. Okay. Cool. Maybe I should actually go for this here. But yeah. Yeah. There's actually some kind of fun news too that I even have. I even have like cool news. First, the like 10k tournament that we said we were gonna do. We're probably gonna do that in February sometime. The exact time for it isn't determined, but we're definitely doing it. Like we're not like, you know, running off with the money now. No, that tournament is definitely happening. But we're currently figuring out the exact schedule for it because we have to schedule around Beyond the Summit again. So I actually asked Beyond the Summit if they would be up.
The new Arcana?
Hey, Serum 1994. I'll get to that in just a second, alright? But I asked Beyond the Summit if they are interested in helping us stream another one of those tournaments. And their response was actually, like, really, really positive. They were just like, yeah, absolutely, cool. Right? Okay, well, let me actually... So I, like, whenever I'm talking to Beyond the Summit, I don't, like, talk to Beyond the Summit, the company. What I do is I talk to Hotbit. Right? I just talk to Hotbit on Discord, and he's just, like, my contact point. And, Hotbit, as a person in general, is really kind of, like, unenthusiastic. And I don't mean this in a bad way, he's just not somebody that you can, like, get easily excited about something. right? So like when you from Hotbit, if he gives you a like, cool, that's like a rousing endorsement, right? But when I asked him if he's like, if they were interested in hosting a, like helping us with another OAA tournament, he was just like, of course. And I'm like, oh, I guess he really liked it. I guess they thought it, you know, worked out well for them too then, right? I suppose they you know, okay. Well, that makes me happy. So yeah, that's kind of the situation. And, cool, right? So that's that. We're gonna go ahead and make a proper schedule known once we have a proper schedule. We don't really have one yet. But once we have it, we will let you know. And that's the situation. So anyway, thoughts on New Arcana. New Arcana's beautiful. I think it's like easily the best Arcana in the game, right? Like, it has to be. It is the best Arcana in the game. I'm probably not gonna buy it because I don't play much Rubik and it's like 31 bucks for a hero I don't play. But if it was for a hero that I was playing, I would absolutely get it. Like, you know, as much shit as I talk about Dota at times, the whole Arcana thing, I mean, this one especially, they fucking nailed it. Right? Like, it's just absolutely gorgeous in every way and so well made. I love that it has so many effects. Like, it's just great. I mean, they made a whole game mode just to promote it. Oh, man. But yeah. What's the worst Arcana? Lina's, I think. I gotta be Lina's. Lina's is kind of shit. Hey, Baumi, I'm a programmer who's been too lazy to bother learning how to make mods, so thank you for your recent video on the topic. If I make Dota 2 bot mods, can I send you them? Yeah, for sure. Just send me a message on Discord. Or honestly, I just check the, like, list in Dota. Like, we're just working our way through the list. So if you just upload it into the list, there's, like, pretty much a 100% chance I'll play it, honestly. And I mean, if you just upload it to the workshop, then you will be in the list. You don't have to, like, specifically do something for that. Get chice. Okay. Oh, man! It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Okay, cool. I will, and Shusham is also keeping a spreadsheet. Alright, so, like, we're definitely working our way through all of the Dota 2 bot modes. There's just a lot of them. There's just so many. Oh, man. Alright. Okay, Frozen Knight is gonna have his... Oh, no ultimate, I guess. Can we get that? Nice. Oh. Okay, we wanna go ahead and see if we can maybe steal this. This will be a pretty valuable steal if we get it. So, stealing these ancients is always super good. Cool. Nice. Well, we're gonna need a damage item, right? And we need a BKB. And I'm probably like Scotty, Senshin, Yasha. Something like that. I know, we're gonna have a lot of status resistance, funnily enough. Like, but Troll doesn't actually need that much damage. Just because, you know, he's Troll. What does this nerd need damage for? Okay. Honestly, we're looking pretty strong here. Never mind. The draw ranger is looking even stronger. Okay, I feel like I need a BKB before I can actually like go in aggressively like that. That was maybe a little bit overstepping my abilities. Maybe. That's still gonna kill, right? Yeah, there we go. That's fine. This early duel doesn't matter that much. And a really big thing that we want to worry about going forward is just the next capture point, and it's So far, nothing is stopping us from getting that, so we are fine in that regard. Let's get... I guess I'll get the +3 stacks. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. But I suppose I will. Can I get these? Nice. Ah! Fuck! Fuck! Double fuck. Yeah, okay. Well, at least Max got it. Max is carrying us again. Okay, cool. So how many inventory slots do I really have? I do want to go for Saint and Yasha, right? I think I do. So let's get started on that. We do need just a little bit more money before we can really start doing anything. That's something that, I don't know. I personally am actually not a huge fan of in OAA. I personally this is something like I would like to change given the ability, but it would just be such a crazy amount of work, and it would also just make the game a lot more difficult to understand for people that want to just play it as a mod. So I'm not gonna do it, but I think it would be better for the game if Satanic and items like Satanic as in items at that cost level. Oh, okay. Damn it. Items at that cost level were priced at about 2,000 gold. Something I will do for Spark, but not gonna do that right now in OA. But something that's a little bit weird is that if you think about it, there's some items that you can upgrade that are, you know, like 6k, and then other items you can upgrade that are like 1,500 gold, and it's a little bit weird and awkward, and I don't like it very much. I think we can do better. It's just not right now, really, sadly. Alright, okay, so we got our level 2 Yasha. Gonna upgrade into the Sanchin Yasha in, you know, just a few minutes once we have our level, next level core. And, BKB is coming soon. What do we get after? Oh, you actually get 50 damage. I'm kind of thinking a Scotty. Or do I need more damage? How much damage do I need? No, I feel like I need more survivability and like maybe some stone. I can build it into Chideka for later, which is gonna be nice. Yeah, let's just get a Scotty. That should be fine. You need crits? Maybe. I'm not 100% that I desperately need them, but they might be. They might be the better item over like something like the Skadi or possibly the Saint Yasha. Possibly even over the BKB, honestly speaking. We do have so much status resistance with all of our tools here that we might not actually need a BKB. But that's alright. By my first round of OAA yesterday, I got stunned by opponent. Yeah, the game is pretty rough. We don't have that big of a player base, so everybody that does play the game is really good at it. So if you're just starting out, it can be a little bit hard. But people are generally pretty friendly, so you know, if you're interested in playing more, you can just kind of talk to people, join the community Discord. That's really the big one, right? Like in the community Discord, you can find people that will gladly just give you a helping hand. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Man, this just has 90 seconds cooldown. That's a pretty long cooldown. For like a very fighting-based ability. It's kind of interesting. Usually the like very like kind of like brawling fighting abilities don't have that long a cooldown. Hey, Longguard! Thanks for the resub, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves this boss as well. Our opponents are starting to grind up some bosses. 2, but that's okay. So we have this. We probably need to upgrade that one. And our BKB. Cool. Cooldown reduction on the strongest spell. Can be cast by a stunned. Yeah, I'm going with that. I didn't know you could cast it by stun. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like if you can cast it by stun, you always go for that, right? That's kind of nutty. Alright. Oh, the other talent definitely isn't bad as well. Yeah, that's alright. Alright, we should get... we should get Aghanim's. Hey, okay, we got our Saint Inuyasha. So we have a lot of status resistance now. Which is pretty sweet. Right, this is what, 30%, and this is another 16%. Oh, that's a bit of a fight over here. I know this guy's also grinding up a boss. Heyo. I'm gonna have to get some roots here. Ooh. Can't be cast by silence though, which is a problem. Alright. Ooh. Oh, wait. We're fine. Oh, we're fine. Holy shit. Man, I can't believe that we actually made it out of that. That's crazy. I'm disarmed. I don't like it. And silence, man. There's so much disable. And I am running low on everything. Oh, the big black hole! Okay. No. Oh, man. I couldn't finish it. I was so close to actually getting that kill. Ooh, this is not good. Yeah, I should maybe stick to my team more. I'm having a really hard time actually fighting into that Drow Ranger. This is, by the way, where Drow Ranger is currently considered to be one of the like absolute strongest heroes in the mode right now. It's just that the marksmanship is so crazy effective. Not only is it crazy effective for fighting, right? Because everybody in OAA has really high resistances, so ignoring that makes a big deal. But it's also incredible for actually just killing creeps. Because there are some creep camps around the map that are just, you know, like a single big creep. And if you just one-shot that, well, you get quite a bit of value out of it. Alright, I am running really low on pretty much everything. I'm just gonna hit him, I don't give a shit. Can I get this? I need a root. I have no regrets. I really actually genuinely don't, because we got the capture point. And that's what matters. Like, it distracted them for a little bit. That's all it needs to do. Because the priority is really getting the capture point. So, we got ourselves that, and that's really good. Sniper swap Mjolnir for MKB. Yeah, Mjolnir isn't that good, honestly. And Max is just playing 2 heroes now. You know what's kind of weird? Okay, let me take you a little bit through my like thoughts right now regarding this game mode. Because like something that's a really important part of the game are the capture points, right? Now, when I decided that I would like to have the capture points in the game, they were actually, as always, every time I tried to add something, they were actually always a little bit controversial. People were like, oh, that's not gonna be fun, right? It's gonna kind of take away from the core gameplay. And I think now that we've had them for quite a long time, can we all agree that capture points are just good for the game? Like, they're just really nice and work really well? Because I don't know, that's how I feel, right? I think they're just fantastic. But now I'm actually encountering a new problem. Where now what I want... So the thing about the capture points is they were never... I never intended to be a permanent solution. They were always meant to be a proof of concept. Right? Now here's the thing. What concept was I proving? Well, the idea that we can... I'm probably gonna max out this, honestly. Right, but the idea is that we can have those kind of like dynamic objectives around the map, or even like modify the map in a way, and it makes the game much more interesting because you now have like something you want to fight over, and the reward by just providing with like cores and points ends up working out really nicely enough that people are actually willing to commit and fight into them. So now what I want to do kind of the next step is I want to kind of take the capture points and remove them and replace them with much crazier things. Like, you see this down here with like a mini game of Dota. And if I say a mini game of Dota, I mean just like a small game of Dota that you have to play in OAA to essentially win the capture point. But the capture point isn't as simple as just sitting on top of it. But you have to go and play a game of Dota in OAA to then count as having won the capture point. Which I know, that sounds a little weird. I am not giving up on this, thank you. I'm just gonna kind of like feed into this. Oh, cool, we got a root. Oh man, I cast ultimate. That phase when you play OA to escape Dota, but you need to play Dota to play OA. So that's just an idea. It doesn't have to be just that. I have different ideas as well. But the reason why I want to try this one is because it's really easy and intuitive, and everybody will understand how it works. Right? Like, seriously, if I throw you on this map and I put some towers in here, everybody will know what you have to do. Right? Do you know what the... So if I put some towers on this map and then just throw you into this map, you guys know what you have to do, right? You guys know? Do you feel like you know? So that's kind of like the next thing I want to do. And I know it sounds a little bit crazy. But it's not crazier than any of the other things I wanted to do. Why am I dying? Oh, I got ruptured. Oh, that's why. Ooh, Spudus. Oh shit. Ah, this boss is too much for us right now. We're not strong enough for this guy yet. I don't think this is a good idea. You're dead to spiders. Send in your Eidolons. The Eidolons have to tank the spiders. That's a lot of Eidolons. Ooh, God. Alright. Okay, cool. So we did make it. It's kind of impressive, honestly. I didn't expect that. Still waiting for Bob Wars in OA? Yeah, I think that's a great idea, actually. Like, I think having, like, a tug of war like that would be absolutely fantastic. And I think it would work out really, really, really well. But, you know, that's something that's, like, gonna be pretty tricky. And ideally, I would like to test it in OAA before moving it to Spark. Right? And see what works in OAA. But developing video games is hard. You're like kind of just trying to bait me into hitting this nerd. I can hit a different nerd, I'm not fussed. Aww. God damn it. We need OAA bots. If you want to make OAA bots, it's exactly like all you have to do is go to the OAA GitHub. There's installation instructions on there. You install OAA, and then you do the same thing that I showed you in the Dota 2 bot thing. Except for OAA, it is much easier because our KV files aren't just one giant ass file. Like our KV files are like nice and split up and sorted nicely and. It's just much, much easier to edit OAA than it is to edit, what's it called? Regular Dota. Much more convenient. But yeah, that's kind of like, you know, it's just kind of what's kind of spooking through my head. And I don't know how we're gonna make that happen. Like, how do we like best make it happen? What kind of minigames work? How big does the map need to be? Because, like, look at the map right now. And I think the map we have at the moment is the best map the game has ever had. It is simultaneously also the worst map the game currently has. Now you might be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, no shit, Sherlock. And, well, yeah. It sounds really obvious, and it is. But at the same time, it doesn't change the fact that I think it could be improved greatly. But the problem is that one of the major improvements that I think would be good is to make it quite a bit bigger. Right? Would require so much fucking work. Oh my god. Why can I not heal? Oh, he's got a Judeka as well. Alright. Wait, but farming caves are back? No, we don't need farming caves, we need more space. Right, we need more space. And the reason for that is, it's gonna sound weird, but I think making the map larger is actually going to make the game more action-packed. And I know you're gonna be like, wait, how does that work? Well, okay, look, here's the thing. Currently, with the way the game works is it's a small map and it's got like pretty close to instant respawns, right? So like you respawn quickly and the map is really, really small. So what ends up happening is you kill your opponent as you're like, and then you don't really get that much value out of it because they'll just be right back anyway. So it makes it so that oftentimes you're going for an objective, your opponent shows up, you even win the fight against your opponent, but you're like, ah, fuck it, we'll retreat anyway. Right? Like, despite you winning the fight, despite you doing well, right, you'll just retreat anyway. Because it doesn't really matter, since the map is so small, people can just close in on you again really, really easily. And, the same thing is true, like, the other way around, you know, like, you see an opponent doing something, you're like, ah, whatever, let's just let them have it, right? It makes it so that, like, committing to anything is really, really risky because you can be punished really easily for anything you do, because even if you win a fight, there isn't actually any guarantee that you win a fight. Does that make sense, right? Even if you win a fight, it's actually, you don't know if you're gonna win the fight yet. Because they might just come back and be full HP. And you aren't. And that's kind of a problem. So, a way to kind of fix that is to make the map a little bit larger. Now, I'm not saying it should be like a lot larger. I'm just saying a little bit, right? Like, not Dota map size, just like, let's add another 15%. Right? Not a lot, just a little. But I think by adding another 15%, we're going to end up in a situation where it's a lot more possible Okay, I feel like this is not gonna work. Where it's a lot more possible to actually be more proactive. Right? Does that make sense? So yeah, anyway. So that's something I would like to try out at some point. Okay, we got Frozen Knight. There we go. I'm just kind of like chopping away at that, at that nerd. It's just like whatever. Go hard. Never slow down. Never slow down. All right. Oh, nope. Kind of taking some damage here. No, 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 no. God damn it. Like, the boss was right next to me and just doesn't ever fucking jump to the boss. Feels bad, man. Feels really bad, man. Alright. That's why heroes like Enigma are not so good either, because the ultimates don't secure objectives often. Yeah, right, like I think that's actually a great example here for what I'm trying to describe. Where basically there's something that's a bit of a problem with Enigma, is that even after you have your ultimate, right? And your ultimate got a long cooldown. It's a really big, powerful ability. But even if you like drop your ultimate on a team fight and you win the team fight because of that, and you do well, it doesn't really mean that that matters. Because they might just be back, right, the second later. And to me, that's a bit of a problem, and something I would like to have fixed. Okay. Got him. Get him. Oh, I don't like being disarmed. Luckily, I have a lot of status resistance. Goodbye. Stop it! Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Yes! Oh, thank God. No. Cool, we're fine. Right? Another way to do this, to achieve the same thing, would be to increase respawn timers. Right? So you're like, why don't you just increase respawn timers? And yeah, that would also solve it. But I actually really like the low respawn times in OAA. Alright? I think that's actually a big plus point. I think respawn times in regular Dota are really long and it can be really boring. Like, you die and then you're just like, okay, guys, I guess I'm gonna go get a cup of tea. You know, like, let me go to the store really quick and buy a sandwich. Like, let me go ahead and go out. You know, get married, buy a house, raise some children. Because it's just like, it just takes a while. It just takes a while. And I don't think that's the right way to go. And I think having a larger map would work better. Also, something in this this is maybe something I should have started out with. But as the person that has worked on the map a lot, well, I can tell you that it is really hard to work on the map and do a lot with it because it is so small. Like, you're very limited in the kind of things you can do with that. Maybe not the best target. Maybe not. Oh, nice! Fuck him up, dude. That Enigma just went so hard. That Enigma just went so fucking hard. So yeah, like, basically what I'm saying is I think there's a solution here. I don't know if... Right? I don't know if what I'm saying is the solution, but I believe that it is probably in the right direction. Yeah, not sure. Gotta try it. Alright. I don't do that much damage. The positioning of those has been really good for me, though. Nice nets. Cool. Like, map size of Daggerfall game world, it was approximately the size of Great Britain. Yeah, man, that would just be like... Only if I get to make one team the Irish. But in that case, yes. Then I'm sure we'll also have the most aggressive game possible. So it like solves all of my issues at once. God fucking damn it, this stupid Abaddon is just always making it so I'm not getting any lifesteal. Fuck you, dude. Yeah. I still don't really like Battle Trance. I find Battle Trance to be not a well-designed ability. I know it sounds like I'm just being salty, but I said this from the very beginning. I find Battle Trance to be an ability design that doesn't work on MOBAs in general. Don't take control away from the player. It's not that fun. But we won! That is fun, so that's cool. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, we'll have more information on the upcoming tournaments as soon as I have it. Although, you know, with the holidays, it's gonna be a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.